and they informed us from our words that they are going to Statehouse just to take your money and go back to Mashinani. Those people are not going to change anything. The politics of Murang'a are one term. The people of Murang'a are in DCP.
Dr. William Samoei Ruto!
President William Ruto is walking on shaky political grounds in Mount Kenya, a region that once delivered him overwhelming support. The events of the past few months paint a picture of a leader losing grip as influential figures and grassroots networks signal a clear shift of loyalty.
Therefore, Mr. President, we are sorry. As MURANGA County, we are not boarding in your bus of corruption, impunity, and mismanagement of the country. Thank you very much. Maurice.
After hosting Kisii leaders led by Governor Simba, Arati and Raila Odinga at Statehouse, Ruto quickly convened another meeting, this time bringing together over 6,000 grassroots leaders and a section of MPs from MURANGA County. The meeting was meant to showcase strength and reassure his base that Mount Kenya is still standing with him. Instead, it turned into a humiliating show of isolation. Conspicuously absent from the gathering were Murang'a Governor Irungu Kang'ata and the bulk of elected MPs. Even more telling, Ndindi Nyoro, the fiery Kiharu legislator, once touted as a rising star in Ruto's camp, skipped the event. In total, more than 21 MPs from the region gave the Statehouse meeting a wide berth, sending shockwaves through the political establishment.
Murang'a ni noma si noma.
As Ruto was trying to project control, his former deputy, Rigathi Gachagua, was quietly pulling the rug from under his feet. On the same day, Gachagua hosted another delegation from Murang'a that included more than 15 members of county assembly. Unlike Ruto's carefully staged gathering, Gachagua's meeting carried raw and defiant tone. The MCAS openly declared their support for him, signaling that the ground in Mount Kenya is fast slipping away from the president.
So, we decided that instead of going to Statehouse, we are going to come and visit our leader, our party leader, our future president, and the second deputy president of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua. We have had a good meeting and we've discussed very many issues regarding our county. We are here, and it is also good that we say that the whole assembly, despite being here, the governor is aware that we are here, and he knows very well that the county assembly is in.
The contrast between the two events could not be starker. On one side was Ruto, desperate to marshal numbers, leaning on grassroots figures without the weight of top regional leaders. On the other side was Gachagua, commanding loyalty from elected officials who have the direct backing of the people. For a president whose political power is anchored in Mount Kenya's large voting bloc, the absence of governors, MPs and other influential leaders from the meeting is a dangerous warning sign.
Within the Statehouse, we are here to condemn and to tell you we are going one term, and we assure you it is one term. And we want to tell your colleagues, your fellows, you are giving a lot of money to come on the ground. We are not worried. You can even sell Kenya and bring people that money, but we can tell you and assure you we will vote you out. We are the people who came up. We campaigned for you, but our people have been killed.
The rejection is not happening in a vacuum. Mount Kenya voters have grown restless under Ruto's administration. High taxes, skyrocketing cost of living, and the feeling of betrayal have created a wave of discontent. The promises of economic revival and inclusive leadership now ring hollow in the ears of many residents. Instead of enjoying the fruits of government, ordinary citizens are grappling with harsher realities, while leaders who once defended Ruto are retreating from their corners.
Remove themselves from the other mountaineers. Even today, he is cheating the people of Murang'a that they have never led, and it's their time to lead. And we know for sure he has prepared a small blue wheelbarrow to confuse the people of Murang'a.
By hosting MCAs and pulling together parallel delegations, Gachagua is positioning himself as the true defender of Mount Kenya interests. He has tapped into the frustration of the people and is using them to rebuild his political relevance after being sidelined at the national level. His message resonates with a community that feels shortchanged and unappreciated despite playing a decisive role in Ruto's rise to power.
Where you will take us, it is where we will go. The thread you will show us are the ones we will follow. And your people, Rigathi Gachagua, will be our people. And this is not MCA's message, it is MCAs from the 35 wards of MURANGA.
The symbolism of MURANGA leaders choosing Gachagua over Ruto cannot be overstated. MURANGA is not just another county in Mount Kenya. It is a political heartbeat that often sets the tone for the region. When its leaders and grassroots networks begin to tilt towards Gachagua, it signals a broader rebellion brewing across the continent. For Ruto, the risk is that this discontent will spread beyond MURANGA and consolidate into a full-scale rejection.
Muranga ni mama si mama.
Karibu Your Excellency.
Karibishe women rep wa Murang'a ambaye ni Betty Maina.
The Republic of Kenya na tuko naibu wa rais Professor. Kama kuna mtu alikuambia Murang'a hatuko na wewe, tuko.
Political observers note that Ruto's strategy of relying on token delegation and hand-picked loyalists is backfiring. While the Statehouse gathering may create image of unity, they lack substance when the real power brokers are missing. Grassroots leaders may fill a hole, but they cannot replace the authority of elected governors and MPs, whose absence speaks louder than any speech. The bigger danger for Ruto lies in the narrative taking shape that Mount Kenya has lost faith in him. Once that story cements itself in the public imagination, it becomes difficult to reverse. Already, whispers on the ground are painting him as a president who rode to power on the back of Mount Kenya votes, only to abandon the region after victory. This perception, whether fully true or not, is driving leaders to align themselves with Gachagua, who is representing himself as the betrayed but determined son of the mountain.
The Statehouse is a choreography. It's a strategy by William Ruto to divide the mountain. The other day he called the people of Kiambu and told them to remove themselves to the rest of the mountaineers. The other day he called the people of Meru and told them to remove themselves from the other mountaineers. Even today, he is cheating the people of MURANGA that they have never led and it's their time to lead. And we know for sure.
If the current trend continues, Ruto may find himself isolated in a region that gave him one of the highest voting margins in Kenyan history. A political divorce with Mount Kenya will not only weaken his national standing, but also open the door for rivals, both old and new, to reclaim the mountain. The events of the day have exposed cracks that can no longer be hidden. Mount Kenya leaders are sending a message loud and clear. Their loyalty is no longer automatic. For Ruto, this is not just a political headache. It is the beginning of a rebellion that could define his legacy. And for Gachagua, it is the opening he has been waiting for. A chance to rise from ashes and claim the crown of Mount Kenya kingpin.
Pero Kenya ne